Alright, hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest VII. And silly me, after the last video I paused the game to make sure the audio quality came out okay, which it did. But as I went to unpause the game, I accidentally hit stop. So now I get to redo everything I did in the last video over again. Ain't I bright? Not. But anyways, as I was saying in the last video, if you don't talk to everyone else in this room before talking to him, yeah, he'll just say this over and over again and you cannot go on. So, yeah. Of course, this time I can just mash buttons. I don't have to read the, try to read the dialogue and talk or let it scroll slow enough for other people to read it, or since it's already shown in the last video. Anyways, I'll be back as soon as I get caught up to where I was at the end of the last video. And now that I have talked to everyone, we can go on with this. Oh well, while that whole idea is a little obnoxious, at least in this case they're all in one confined little room, not sprawled throughout an entire large village, or with some of them hiding in some underground basement or something that you might easily miss. Yeah, at least here they're all right on screen. So the whole idea of literally having to talk to everyone ain't quite as bad as it is in some cases where they have to do that. Alright, maybe not to the exact pixel location as I was last time, but as far as story progression goes, I'm now back to where I left off at the end of the last video. Stupid me, still can't believe I did that. Instead of unpause, I hit stop. You can't outsmart me because I'm a moron. Oh, old Bugs Bunny cartoon quote. I forget the name of the specific cartoon that's from, but one of the Jack and the Beanstalk parodies. What? As a kid in the late 70s, early 80s, I grew up watching those old Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes cartoons. Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show, Saturday mornings for 90 minutes, used to be the highlights of my Saturday when I was in grade school. Come on. Anyways, personal flashbacks and references to old cartoons aside, no, he basically told us to F.O. What? Smokey and the Bandit. Do the letters F.O. mean anything to you? Yeah. Okay, what's the story with these two? The captain here and that other guy back over. They know each other somehow. And again, I know playing the game before, but for now, Lookout, dude. Really? That's your grand strategy. I could say something to this, but I try to keep these videos PG rated so I won't go there, because what I would have to say would be laced with F's and F words, B words. But seriously though, that's his grand strategy. He's going to have us on lookout duty. Not raiding their fortress and getting rid of these things once and for all. No, just on lookout. Did they get up here and over? Maybe not. Okay, never mind. That's the throne. Wait a minute, what was... Okay, I don't remember my way through this castle. Oh, great, that's not going to bode well for later. Isn't there a... Oh, it's right over that. Look behind you. Duh. What? Okay. This scene always reminds me of the beginning of Dragon Quest II. During the whole introduction sequence that was added to the American version that wasn't even there in the Japanese original, but has been a part of the game ever since. After the forces of Paragon ransack Moonbrook Castle, the lone survivor makes his way to Mindenhall to a scene similar to that. Yeah, like I said in my playthrough of Dragon Quest II a year or two ago, I still find that odd. Usually, the American versions of the old JRPGs are edited and censored with parts missing, parts deleted. But in this case, they actually added a part to the game that wasn't even there in the original Japanese version. Just kind of odd how that works out. Okay, so this scenario ain't exactly the same as the one in the beginning of Dragon Quest II, as at least this guy survived. The lone survivor of Moonbrook in the beginning sequences of Part 2 did not. After telling the king of Mindenhall about what happened, he died. I mean, granted, it's an old game, so they keep the death and gruesomeness of all that down to a minimum, but you know, no blood and gore or anything like that. I thought you were so against talking to him. No, not really. For the however many times between this video and the last one. All these people have to do is just let us go into the headquarters, the home of these... how does that old expression go? Take name and kick butt? Of course, it's a little more profane than that, but again, ratings. Don't need all this strategy and crap. Just go in there and kick their bottoms. But no. Gotta milk it. Again, I like this game, but this sequence kind of sucks. Now we gotta go all the way back. Not that that's too incredibly long of a trip, but still, it's just the idea. We were already over there. Now we gotta go. And again, it could be worse. The distance between here to there could have been a lot more, but come here again. Oh, so you've been here before, I see. All right. Okay. Since you seem to know this person. I guess the only thing he cares about it truly is himself. Well, if you really wanted to be rude, drag him out by the hair and make him help us. I mean, yeah. A pink one? What? Wait a minute. I've never seen a pink one before. Is this supposed to be the she variety or something? Oh, it's not quite the same. The only ones we've been seeing are the blue ones. Okay, I didn't know robots could have gender, but I guess that's nothing new. I mean, the old TV show The Jetsons, Rosie the robot maid. Okay, fine. Go back to the castle, blah, blah, blah. Fine, be that way. Damn plot wall. Of course. Actually, yeah. Plus, they can go over to their headquarters building now, and in fact, just for the heck of it, why not waste a little time? The main base of these automaton robots, back up here in the northern part of. Oh. I wouldn't mind this chapter so much if now that we know what the cause of our being here is and what our mission here is, now that we know all that, if the game would just let us go in here and do our thing, so to speak. But no. We're going to take care of these, since you're incapable of doing so, you wuss. Really? Whatever, you puss. Just because you're a craven little spineless, backboneless coward. Do you lay eggs too? Run like a coward. Yeah. Yeah. Can we go now? Now that you're out of the way? Yeah. Pathetic. I say we should just go back home and let these people suffer their own fate, since they're so afraid of these little... Yeah. Again, I wouldn't mind this whole chapter if they just let us go in there now that we know what we're doing, what we were sent here to do. Just let us go ahead with it. But no, they gotta milk it. And milk it some more. And keep milking it. Bullshit! Oh yeah, that's right. Back up to level 13 where I was in the last video. Okay. So yeah, until we progress the story, you know. Pooh. Okay, now where in the hell is the town? Oh, there it is, over there. Okay. Really? Fine. Have it your way. Chase after us? Fine. Unlike the other people around here, we're not afraid of you. See? Yeah. Got milk, game? Got milk? We're more than capable of taking care of this, but no. They gotta milk their precious story. Prime example of why I don't give a about story in video games. I know what I'm here to do, just let me do it. You keep your story. Again, if I wanted story, I'd watch a movie or read a novel. I do not play video games for their story content. I'm sorry. I know that may piss off some people, but yeah. Again, if I want story, I'll watch a movie or read a book. I do not play video games for story content. makers of this scenario. Good. Please do. Okay, that's a new attack. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, it didn't trigger. Yeah. Buck, 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 buck. Okay, come on, game. This is bullshit. Let's just get on with this. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to talk to these two cowards? Hiding out in that room. Yeah, I don't want to hear from you. Okay, shut your pie hole. I was going to say, do I need to roll a duct tape for you? Okay, can we go on now? Finally! God dang story in video games. Yeah, I know. Again, I know that's going to bother a lot of people these days. And to be fair, you know, I guess if you're used to the more modern games that are more story-based, I could see that. But for me, having been a gamer in the 80s when there literally was no story, and if there was, it was either in the manual or the brief introduction to the game. Once the game started, you're the hero. Do your job, hero boy. Yeah, that was your story. Now play the game. Growing up in that era, you know, again, if I were to play video games for story, I'd have been greatly disappointed back then. What story? So, yeah. I just do not play games for story. I'm sorry. Bring it on, dude. Come on. Okay, what's happening? What? He's breakdancing. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's what's going on here. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yes. I've been saying that this whole time. Lookout duty indeed. That's fine. Alright, so what's going on now? Really? Does he really have that short a memory? He... Oh, goody. More needless dialogue. Yay. Can we go now, game? Are you done milking your story? Really? You had us go over there to talk. You had us go over there to talk to them. And then come back here and tell you that we've done so that you can go over there. See what I mean about milking it? God, I hate this chapter. We know what we're here to do, just let us go do it. Enough of this story shit. Again, I do not play games for story content. Especially not in cases like this where the story just bogs down the gameplay. I could have been done with this chapter already, but no. They have to milk their precious, meaningless story. Middle fingers, middle fingers, middle fingers. Do the letters F-O mean anything to you, developers? Can we go now? Blah 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 blah. Now if you'd shut up, we could actually get going. Okay, can we go now? Yes, we can, but unfortunately, plot wall. If we were to head out now, you would accomplish nothing and end up having to come back here again anyway, so... Well, you're right there. You can't talk to him? Ellie? Okay. Okay, who's Ellie? Okay. Something happened between these two. And I don't think they pointed out any more directly than what you just seen. So basically, Ellie was Autonomous's girlfriend or something that died. And he holds it against the captain here. Hasn't gotten over it to this day. Something along those lines. Which is why he now doesn't care about anybody, blah, blah, blah. Big deal. Again, if I want story, I'll watch a movie or read a book. I do not play video games for story, and this is a prime example of why not. As again, I could be done with this whole scenario and moving on to the next one by now, but no, they have to milk their precious, meaningless story. What? Really? You're going to make me talk to everybody. I don't even know these people. Why do I want to say goodbye to them? I mean, imagine doing that in real life, walking up to someone you don't even know and saying goodbye. They'd look at you like you're some kind of moron. What? Okay, I don't know you, but... Goddamn game. Do you mind? I didn't ask for your life story. Yeah. Whatever you just said, I don't even care. It's not like I even know you. Not like I'm ever going to see you again after this. Okay, can we go now? Can we actually make progress in this game? Not in this story, but in this game. The answer is yes, sort of. However, while you are now free to head out in that direction, if you were to head to the autonomous base now, you'd still be met with plot wall dead end. After all they've already done, they had the audacity, the gall, the nerve to actually make you have to come in here and talk to him yet again. Final slap in the face. What the hell he's doing back here again where we first saw him in the first place to begin with, I don't know, but... Yeah. We go now. Again, can we go on with the game? Not your story, but the game. Anyways, oh wow, over 30 minutes. Anyways, enough of my ranting. Just point being, I could see for people who got into video games in more recent years where story has become more prevalent in games, yes, you like, but for me, no. When I started playing video games in the 1980s, there was very little story, if any at all. The gameplay was what mattered, not the story behind it. And although, yes, as somebody once tried to tell me, times have changed. Yes, they have indeed. But not all change is for the better. Wink, wink, wink. Not all change is a good thing. Wink, wink, wink. Some things are better left unchanged. Anyways, that's enough of that. I just do not play games for their story. I'm sorry for the dozenth time. If I want story, I'll read a book or watch a movie. I play video games for the gameplay. Enough said on that. Moving on. And now enough said in this video altogether. As it's, close to 38 minutes now. So, as always, thanks for watching and putting up with my commentary and my opinions that are probably outdated by today's standards. But again, see you next time. Bye.